Recording in progress.
I have to pee. Can I go pee
Go,
real
no,
quick?
go ahead, dude. It's fine. Bye. I can edit this out. It's no big deal.
Don't. Says I have the vocabulary of a
Fine.
well-educated sailor.
I just got snowflakes on mine, so.
No, snowflakes.
Oh, you
Cool.
snowflake! Oh, what are you?
I'll be back. I love you. Oh shit.
Love your face. You're good. You're good. Hi. Hi, Heather. Hi, Heather. Hey, what's up?
I never see you anymore.
I know. Well, I'll come by. I'm now off work for a while, so
All right.
yeah.
Me
you'll see.
too, for a
I'll
little
make
bit.
I'll make a return. So
That's a very large coffee mug.
you know what? It was like this or like a jar. So I was like, I need it Christmassy for the Christmas Carol episode,
Yeah,
and this was the only one that we had. So I was like, well, it's the big mug full of coffee.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too. It's good.
Your hair's getting long.
It is. It's curly.
I love it.
Look at that. I'm bringing back the Justin curls.
I love it.
No, I know, and I'm still getting used to it. So.
Sweet boy.
And then I got the mohawk. It's a long version of a mohawk.
I love
That's the
it. It's
best.
awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just dealing with it. I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. So.
Look at mine. I have that's on
Yep.
the other side. Look at this. Look at this ridiculousness.
Oh, that's okay.
I know. I need a haircut, but it's not
No, you're
happening for a
good.
bit.
Do your thing.
It's great. It's fun.
Right.
Good, great, wonderful. No yelling on the bus.
No yelling on the bus.
All right, you two have fun.
We will.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
This bitch.
Right. Okay. So let me make sure everything's all set. What have you been listening to lately? What's on your top list for
For
the year?
20 for the year.
2024, yeah, I
Like
was
for
gonna
like
ask you.
Spotify.
Yeah.
It's like Foster the People, Tame Impala, Thundercat.
Okay.
I think Kendrick.
Yeah.
What about
Kendrick,
you?
the new Kendrick. I
Just
started.
all Kendrick.
I started digging into the jazz dispensary thing that you were, because I always see it, but then I started kind of diving in, and I found some real gems.
Yeah.
Let's see, the Round Robin Monopoly. A lot of it's like jazz funk. This one's called Alpha. Again, it's all old, but it's all being remastered now. So,
Right.
Tom Waits. I've been listening to a lot of Tom Waits.
Hard not to. Oh, lately I've been listening to a lot of like bebop.
Yeah,
Like getting
like
into
bebop
a
jazz.
lot of like Dizzy.
Mhm.
Coltrane I've always been into, but
Yeah.
I'm starting to expand past like the standard stuff, but
Right.
definitely jazz for
Yeah.
sure. Who else? Oh, and the Barcays. Like I was getting,
Dude, the bark. Yes.
dude, I was giving you so much shit, man.
That's okay.
Because like I was telling Heather, I was like, this is the Barcays Justin was listening to, and she's like, it was Freak Show on the Dance Floor.
Yeah. Classic.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, I hate this fucking.
You know what? Out of their other stuff, is way better. But there's something about that stupid song that's like it's my favorite,
which is great.
which is great. Yeah.
But I think but listening to like Holy Ghost, I was
Holy
just
Ghost is
like,
a great album.
that was like Stax era. Like they recorded that before Stax went under, and then they went over. So it was like 72, 73.
Yeah.
Maybe
Hold on.
like
Let me see if I
75.
can. I got it on vinyl. I had to get it.
Stop! I hate you.
Let me see. 1 second. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh no, is it Money Talks? Yeah, Money Talks.
Stop!
Yeah,
I'm.
I got it I think $3. So
for real.
Yeah.
And does it got the extended version of Holy Ghost or just the regular?
Yeah, Reborn. I think it's if you can.
Is it like 12 minutes long or whatever?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, it's 6 minutes. That's all I got. Was
Good. I
the
love the.
I
I
got
need to
Holy
get like
Ghost
the
and then the
sequel.
Reborn. Yeah. So. Yeah,
Insane.
yeah, I got that one. Yeah, I went through a major like funk,
Funk
electro
is
funk jazz thing,
that
especially
song.
when
That song has no right to be so catchy.
dude and I played it was Zap, Roger and Zap, the greatest hits. I
Yeah.
played that thing to death when I discovered it. And then I started buying all their old vinyls. Like I got
Right.
pretty much everything Zap has done on vinyl.
But I'm glad you're getting into some jazz. Man, I've been
Yeah,
just like
you
jazzing it up.
I
Just
like it, but you were like, "Oh, hey, Jazz Dispensary." And I started, you know, going online and checking what they've been like re-releasing and stuff.
yeah.
There's so many gems in there. Hey, Jazz Dispensary, I'm giving you a drop here. Like, please.
Sponsor. You don't
Yeah.
even have to give us money to sponsor
Don't
us.
give us, yeah,
Like,
you don't have to give us money. Just, give me a high five. No, just kidding.
yeah, high five. I'll take a hug, a
I'll
high
take a hug. I'll
five,
take a
fist
hug.
bump.
A high five, a fist bump, like a virtual.
Just a
So,
shout out.
shout out. Just
We'll put
I'll
them in the
tag him in something.
hashtags.
Yeah,
We'll put them in
hashtag him.
the. They're like, why the fuck is these two guys who were like watching a Christmas movie
Talking about
tagging us?
jazz. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
jazz. It's a jazz decision.
right.
Yeah.
Jazzy. Right. Let me see. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. So okay, let me go ahead and just do a little
Sure.
introduction. Every year, Jared and I we will watch the 1951 version of A Christmas Carol with Alistair Sims. We've been, oh my gosh, we've been watching that since young. We had it
Yeah.
on VHS.
Yeah. We had the VHS, and it's funny because it's my favorite A Christmas Carol movie, hands down.
Oh, the best one. I
Oh
think.
yeah.
To
And
me, it's always
we will make fun of this movie, but like
yeah.
I will fight anybody in the streets who talk shit about it.
It's
Like
definitely my favorite, and I would say I think we were gonna do a top five favorite
yeah.
Christmas. So okay, obviously number one.
Yeah.
Uh, Number two. Oh man. I keep going back to 2019, even though I know it's not
Yeah.
completely accurate. It just gets
I
better every
think
time I watch
it's
it.
I like that one because it to me it is accurate enough with how despicable
Well, yeah,
that Scrooge was,
yeah,
and it's also I think pretty par for the course when it came to like touching on abuse that happened at the schools and stuff like that.
yes,
I feel
yes,
like
yes.
I think what people don't realize is you always get like these people who are like Muppet Christmas Carol and like Mickey Mouse and all this stuff, and I'm like, no, you don't understand. Like
Right. It's a lot
people
darker
who
than you think.
were,
Yeah.
yeah, the money lenders were just literally the
The
worst
worst.
people imaginable. Like these are people who were like
Mm.
literally like, oh, you get to go to jail while your children and your wife basically work off your debt, sort of thing. Where it's like they've ended lives. They have
Mhm.
like inadvertently ended so many families and lives and have like it's like he's not just like some curmudgeon who wants his money. Like it's like Jeff Bezos,
Yeah.
like
It's deeper and
Victorian
darker than
era.
yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
But that one definitely gets it.
I think it really accurate, especially at the time where I think they really showed, the where he had that moment with Marley where he went outside and there was just this class riot
Yeah.
that like a class war type situation that was going on, and little things can trigger. And he's saying if he didn't change himself then, small parts are going to trigger a bigger picture.
Yeah, it's
You,
like a ripple effect. So you drop
yes.
like a rock in water,
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, you may like the first impact is definitely like
The
big, but
smallest. Yeah.
like the ripple effects of how it goes outward,
Yeah.
causing other like ripples and stuff.
Yeah.
It always
Like the
it's, yeah,
butterfly.
it's a chain reaction.
Yeah, chain reaction. Yeah.
There we go.
So anyway, so yeah, that one. Yeah.
I think the Jim Carrey one. Like as much as people give shit to, they're like, oh, the Uncanny Valley, blah blah blah, and I'm like, no. And even though there's like a really weird like second and third act sort of like chasing that I'm like, this goes on for way too long. But it's so
Robert
good.
Zemeckis just likes adding things to things. Like when he did the train, the one with the Polar Express. Yeah. There's a lot of just like extra stuff where he's like, let's make it feel like it's a roller coaster, and it's like, okay, whatever, man, yeah.
He was doing 3Ds, like he's just trying to razzle dazzle himself, but but that one, like honestly, if you look at the minutia, like the small details that they include in like the opening sequence and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, they read the book. Like it's
like, and with him taking the coins at the beginning, I was like, that was an extra, like,
absolutely. And then like just some of the smaller details that if you've read the book enough, you're just like, oh, like they did their homework.
Yeah, they definitely.
So, and then you have like just an astounding cast. Like Jim Carrey was good.
Gary Oldman.
But then you get like Gary Oldman, you get Colin Firth, you get Carrie Elwes, you get Robin Wright, you get like all these people. And honestly, I feel like that one to me would be like my second or third. Sometimes
it bounces, yeah.
And
then I'm trying to think of, wow, I'm going blank on the other. Go ahead, and if there's one that you have lined up.
Oh, there's one. There is one, and I think you'll agree, even though it's not 100%. I think it did bring it into the 20th century. Was was Scrooged with Bill Murray.
With Bill Murray. Yeah, man, absolutely.
It's so good. Yeah. I feel like it took, because I think at the same time it took what was going on in the 80s and kind of just like incorporated that into, I mean, a TV executive makes perfect sense.
Perfect sense.
I think these days, if it was like a business owner or like, something like that.
Yeah. Or healthcare CEO. No.
Yeah. Right.
So,
I think that one would be pretty.
That would be awesome if they made one like that. That would be. It would make more. It would make sense. It would make a lot of sense. So.
It would make a lot of sense, especially with like Tiny Tim.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. See, we're already writing the script for this one. Okay. So
we're all right. Well, listen, we got timestamps on
brainstorming it right now. Okay, would it be what was that? 4 or 5? I think we're on 5 now.
That's 4. Yeah, number 5.
What would be your 5? Maybe Patrick Stewart. Maybe or I mean, are we gonna go ahead and include the Muppet Christmas Carol? Just
we can include the Muppet. That one's like all of our introduction.
We grew up on typically. That one. Yeah, we watched like it so much every year.
Everybody,
we watched it
the score is just fantastic.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Paul Williams is a fucking treasure. I will
best.
Also fight anybody on the street who says otherwise.
If anybody comes up and says Paul Williams or the Christmas Carol 1951 is the worst, it's going to be a double beatdown.
Just do it again.
Do it again. It's like, why are you punching me? No.
You don't dare take Alistair Sims' name or Paul Williams in vain.
Yeah, so I'd have to say those are definitely right up there. Yeah, definitely. So anyway,
we can both agree. But we can both agree that the best audiobook version is Tim Curry.
Tim Curry,
hands down. I've heard dozens. I'm talking like 3 dozen different versions of the audiobook.
Yep.
And Tim Curry, hands down.
Yeah. I agree.
Every time.
Yep. Every time, every time.
And
So
it's
yeah,
an
we
Audible exclusive, so
yes, get on it.
you have to get it there, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but it's literally the
It's
best.
worth it.
He is a treasure. I love that man.
Is this glaring too much? Is that
I think it looks fine.
fine?
It
Okay,
just looks
keep it.
like a really weird long banana
It does.
on the, but I
And
don't think
I ain't
it's
fixing it.
stone.
That's okay. So anyway, so yeah, we would watch a
What?
Christmas
Kinda
Carol every
split.
year, and
Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
it does. It looks like when you like pre-package hot dogs and it's got that line.
Got that.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like if it's a homemade hot dog. I don't
I
know.
heard you laughing, Schmitty.
Is it distracting? Let me see. I'll leave it like that. That's fine. Because now I'm going to see
I'm
hot
fine
dogs.
with either.
I'll
I'm
be
fine with
laughing the
either.
whole time. No, it's fine.
I got my
You got your
sorry, the
gremlin?
camera's reversed, so I'm
No,
like
you're good. Yeah. So we got
everything
the
feels
gremlin
off. But
and the teddy bear. Yeah.
I got my teddy bear that
Yep.
reads a night before Christmas that I
Yep.
got 15 some odd years ago, and then I got my gremlin, which
That's
was
perfect.
made by my ladies Sarah and Paige from the library.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's got a little name badge. This was
Oh,
for my
cool.
birthday, but it
Oh,
says
that's
hello.
awesome. The Tower of
I'm
Terror.
reading Tower of Terror Goosebumps. Oh my god, Goosebumps. And they made it for my 40th birthday.
That's
And then
stupid. That's really
its
cool.
name literally is Sarah Page.
I love it. That's fantastic.
So
That's
I
so
mean,
cool.
Gremlins are Christmas. So that
Dude,
what
Gremlins
were you
is
gonna say?
Christmas.
You got that the year that we had Bella.
I?
Yeah.
So 2006? Damn. All right.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so that's been around since
It's Bella.
2006, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's crazy.
Insanity.
That's all right. All right.
And you're wearing
I'm
your
wearing
sweater.
my little sweater. So, and then I got my Krampus shirt underneath
Nice.
it. But I was like, you know what? I got to rock the sweater today for the
I just have my Save the World Punch a Nazi shirt.
Punch a Nazi.
So.
Of course. No,
Which
I'm all
that's
about it.
to keep with the holiday tradition.
Keep with the holiday tradition. Always
Punch
punching
Nazis.
punch Nazis because they don't like Christmas.
Every holiday.
Every holiday's punching Nazi. Huh?
It's never out of style.
Right. It's never been out of style. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Make sure.
So is this a good version?
Yeah, I think I got
Yeah.
the. Let me see.
The remastered.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I can get it bigger. Let me see.
Excuse me.
Because if not, then well, you know what? We'll just have to be fine with us being in the corner. There we go. Okay. All right.
I'm fine with being in that corner.
Okay.
Nobody
there we
puts
go. Yeah. And all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Alistair Sims.
And we are going to make fun of it.
Yeah, we will make fun of it.
It's I call seat back, so we gotta. We didn't even explain I call seat back.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
everybody's like, "Why is it?"
No, you're good. So I made a playlist on YouTube of all of our old I Call Seatback episodes, and so with I Call Seatback, we would. I mean, Jesus, where do we begin? We would always rent movies, and we'd always just hang out and watch, horror movies or cheesy movies or whatever it may be. Yeah, we'd get them from the
Shop and Save.
Shop and Save, Schnucks,
Hollywood
Video, the library.
Yes.
I mean, it was just a number of places that we would rent movies, and then they're always we would sometimes save whatever bit of allowance or whatever we had, and it was always
$2 a week typically.
Yeah, and we would get soda or chips or whatever it may be, and bring it home and sit and watch a movie and all this other stuff. So we've kind of just we were doing it. Was it pre-COVID? We were doing it.
Yeah, we did it pre-COVID.
Yeah.
And then we did that for a bit. Like we brought it back.
Yeah.
And then after like a bit, we weren't like we were trying to do it online, but it was being weird.
It was weird. And then at the time we had it kind of set up at my grandma's where it was a perfect place to kind of record, where it was just kind of an uninterrupted environment. And then even the basement was like, it gave it that excellent vibe. Like if you watch, I mean, you'll see set progression if you watch it on YouTube, where it's it's a living room,
right,
and then it would be in this sort of like classic looking basement with wooden walls and stuff like that. And then once social distancing came involved, and then certain family matters and stuff like that, it just like things just kind of fell apart. And so we've been talking about hey, let's bring it back for Christmas
ages,
Carol, or just in general, it'd be fun to just at least do it every couple months or once in a while, whatever it may be. Let's bring back.
I mean, we still need to redo, what was it? The Vincent Price movie, the Theater of Blood.
The Theater of Blood. We did that, and we thought we recorded it. What happened? No, was it the audio?
Yeah, I think the audio just wasn't
didn't record. Yeah, our video recorded, but not our audio. Some was on mute, and we recorded a whole episode of us
We should have just like dubbed it.
Just poorly dubbed it, like, oh, this is oh man, this is the funny part.
Man, this is the thing. Look at his fucking face.
Oh, it would have been the worst.
But I Call Seat Back is a throwback to whenever we would literally just watch movies at home on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then somebody would get up, we'd have like one good chair, and then if you're getting up to use the restroom or grab a snack and you go, I Call Seat Back, then nobody else can take your seat.
Yep.
But yeah, it's kind of our throwback to like just us hanging out, watching a movie, making fun of the movie typically, and just like hanging out. Like, this may not get a lot of views, but like we don't care.
This. Yeah.
This is how we hang out.
It's just for us. Yeah. Even if this is just for us hanging out, watching a movie, I'm totally fine with that.
If any of y'all think we do anything for views or likes or anything, like, you're sadly mistaken.
Nope.
We're not cool.
No, definitely not.
I'm 40. This guy's almost 40. Like, we know how old we are.
I have the geekiest podcast where I'm literally just interviewing musicians, and that's all I want to do is just talk with musicians, or we'll geek out about a movie or a book or whatever. There's past episodes where Jared and I are talking about Come and See and the Halloween tree and all these other stuff. Like, we just want to just be geeks and express our geekiness about being geeky. Whether it's movies, books, music. I already said movies twice. I don't care. So we're doing this just for fun.
This is for us. And then if one or two people are like, this is awesome, you know what? Welcome to the family. Like,
welcome to the family. If you support us and you spread the word, then maybe you can become part of the I Call Seat Back. So who knows? We'll see. So
this is our hangout.
Yep. All right, so let's get started. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Here it goes. And we will make fun of this. Cheers, mate.
Yep. Ooh.
Yes.
Let me make sure the audio is working. Is the audio working?
We'll find out.
Let me see.
Now you gotta move your mouse. You gotta move the mouse.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Here we go. Adjust the audio. Hold on. It shouldn't be too loud.
Sounds good over here.
Okay, good.
I like how down there it says Heather Hamline. I'm not Heather Hamline. It's my wife.
Say that, That's okay.
And I'm Heather Hamline.
And I approve of this message. There we go. I'm trying to make sure the audio is like level. Is that a... Oh. I thought it was a Clooney. I'm like, a Clooney? Bum, bum, bum. I always like that transition where it goes, Harold! There goes, bum, 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 bum.
It's like it's joyous, and all of a sudden it's like, no, fuck you.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Old Marley was as dead as a doornail. This must be distinctly understood, or nothing wonderful can come of the story I'm going to relate. The register of his burial was signed by Scrooge, and Scrooge's name was good on the London Exchange for anything he chose to put his hand to. Ah, Mr. Scrooge.
Oh, Mr. Scrooge.
And that's the guy who narrates it too.
Yeah.
I am not in the habit of keeping Christmas, sir. Then why are you leaving so early?
He's got great sideburns.
Christmas is a habit of keeping men from doing business. Come, it's the nature of things that ants toil and grasshoppers sing and play.
Grasshopper.
An ant is what it is, and a grasshopper is what it is, and Christmas, sir, is a humbug. Good day.
Laughs and money.
Laughs in British pounds.
Yeah.
Mr. Scrooge, sir.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Wilkins, sir.
Oh, yes. You owe me a little matter of 20-odd pounds, I believe. Well, if you want to pay it, come to my place of business. I don't conduct my affairs in the teeth of inclement weather.
I can't pay you, sir.
I'm not surprised.
Not unless you give me more time.
Did I ask you for more time to lend you the money?
Oh, no, sir.
Then why should you ask me for more time to pay it back?
I can't take my wife to a debtor's prison.
Then leave her behind. Why should she go to a debtor's prison anyway? She didn't borrow the £20, you did. Huh. What has your wife got to do with it? For that matter, what have I got to do with it? Good afternoon.
Mr. Scrooge, it's Christmas.
Christmas has even less to do with it, my dear sir, than your wife has or I have. You still owe me £20 and you're not in a position to repay if it is the middle of a heat wave and August bank holiday. Good afternoon.
I just noticed he's playing the little recorder.
Y'all better run. Fuck you.
Be off with you.
Yeah.
Straight up push the girl, but with the boys, he's like, nah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What?
Hell yeah.
Sideburns. Open the door for me.
Well, have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years. In fact, he died 7 years ago this very day.
Well, we have no doubt that his generosity is well represented by his surviving partner. At this festive season of the year,
I don't think
Mr.
he was
Scrooge,
at
it is
all
more than usually desirable
giving.
that we should make some slight provision for the poor and destitute.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons.
And the union workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are. I wish I could say they were not.
Wish I could say it.
The treadmill and the poor law, they're still in full vigor, I presume?
Both very busy, sir.
Oh, from what you said at first, I was afraid that something had happened to stop them in their useful course. I'm very glad to hear it.
I don't think
Brutal.
you quite understand us, sir. A few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth.
Why?
Because it is at Christmas.
You know, I was going to
time
buy
warmth
some
is most
chai
keenly
tea
felt.
for this occasion, but all I had was iced coffee, and I totally forgot, so...
Nothing? You wish to be
There you go.
I wish to
I
be
wish
left
to be left alone.
Since you asked me what I wish, sir, that is my answer. I help to support the establishments I have mentioned. Those who are badly off must go there.
Many can't go there, and some would
Many
rather
would
die.
rather die.
If they would rather die, they'd better do it and decrease the surplus population. Besides, it's not my
That's a
business.
harsh line. Like,
Isn't it,
every
sir?
time you hear it, you're just
No.
like, Jesus.
It is enough for a man to understand his own business without interfering with other people's. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon,
And
gentlemen.
there's people who still think like that.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
Your nephew, Uncle.
Tis I.
Tis I, Uncle.
Well, what do you want?
Neither to borrow money or beg a mortgage, Uncle. Only to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Come to my party.
Come to my party,
Don't
Uncle.
keep it.
Then let me leave it alone then. Much good may do you to keep it. Much good it has ever done you.
It certainly done me no harm.
No, your wayward nature has done that. And your marriage?
My marriage was the making of me.
The ruin of you, you mean?
Why don't you come and
Boom.
see for yourself if you won't take
Boom.
my word
Roasted.
for it? Come and dine with us
Boom
tomorrow.
roasted. Boom roasted.
No, thank you.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
Why did you marry against my wishes?
Because I fell in love.
You fell in love.
with a woman as penniless as yourself. Oh, good evening.
We've never had any quarrel that I've ever been party to. I asked nothing of you. I came here
He's
in the
rocking
spirit of
those
right
fingerless
goodwill, and I won't
gloves,
let you
man.
dampen it.
Look at that.
So a Merry Christmas to you anyway, Uncle.
And he's got an extended on the middle
And
finger,
Happy New
too.
Year.
Good evening. Humbug!
Humbug.
Humbug!
The middle finger.
How is Mrs. Cratchit and all the small assorted Cratchits?
Very well, sir, thank you.
All champing at the bit for Christmas to begin, eh?
Oh, yes, sir. All very eager.
And the little lame boy, which one is he?
Tim, sir.
That's right. How is he?
We're in high hopes. He's getting better, sir.
I'm sorry. I just.
How's your lame ass kid?
Merry Christmas to you, sir.
I would have laughed. He was like, which one? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, look at that.
I know.
All right, and here's the scariest part of
Oh,
the
gosh, the
entire
clown?
fucking movie. Fuck ghosts.
I know.
I think you do better than I do.
I've watched this so many, and I'll watch it. I'll just go. Toys like that always freak me out. I don't know if it was Poltergeist that just kind of ruined it.
Come along, Tim, my dear. I've got the goods. Did you have a lovely time looking at all the wonderful things? Yes, thank you.
All the wonderful things.
Yes, the biggest goose.
All the wonderful,
About all I can
scary
afford
toys.
too.
Right.
I can afford to look.
I could pop right out of his head and he'll forget all about horrid old Mr. Scrooge.
Oh, Scrooge.
You're not feeling too tired, are you, dear? Not a bit, Mama. If Father was here, he'd carry you home on his shoulder. Yes, I love having a ride on his shoulder. Yes, my old Mr. Scrooge will keep him working in that cold little room just as late as he possibly can. Christmas Eve or no Christmas Eve, they'll know.
So what was it that Tiny Tim had? Was it something like tuberculosis or?
Some people say rickets. It could have been a
Rickets?
vitamin D,
Yeah, okay.
like
Let me see.
like he was malnourished, like he wasn't getting enough vitamin D or something like that.
Yeah.
There's a few theories.
Okay, rickets, tuberculosis, polio, and cerebral palsy.
I don't know if polio will kill you.
I don't think I don't think so.
If quite convenient, sir. Not convenient.
Oh, the
It's not fair.
Tuberculosis.
2019 version
Yourself
really
amused, wouldn't
pulled
you?
at the heartstrings on that
You don't
one.
think me ill used if I pay a day's wages for no work, do you? Hmm? It is only once a year, sir. It's a poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. Yes, I'm sure I'm very sorry, sir, to cause you such an inconvenience. It's the family more than me, sir. They put their hearts into Christmas, as it were, sir. Yes, and put their hands into my pocket, as it were, sir. I suppose you better have the whole day. But be back all the earlier next morning. I will indeed, sir. Thank you, sir. It's more than generous of you, sir. Yes, I know.
I
it is.
know.
Tell me.
I know I'm great and oh my
I'm
goodness,
amazing.
I'm so amazing.
Ah,
Christmas, sir. You, a clerk, and 15 shillings a week with a wife and a family, talking about a Merry Christmas. I'll retire to Bedlam.
Jesus. He's
Brutal.
such an asshole.
He's such a jerk. Just as he walks out, he's trashing about not having enough money. But he just like, I don't see. Money doesn't
Where's
always buy happiness, you know.
First he catches hell from, his run. Catches hell from his nephew calling his son lame. Then he's now he's getting it from the uncle.
Boom roasted, boom roast. He just all the way out the door. He's just boom roasted, boom roasted.
Extra, sir.
No more bread.
Yes.
What do you think? This is Texas Roadhouse?
What's Texas?
Ro-
Nah, they knew what Texas
Right.
was. What's a roadhouse?
What's a roadhouse? Like it comes with the honey butter. It's honey butter. snap.
Jacob Marley.
Sup, mother...
Heard
That's
you've
right,
been a
dude.
naughty boy.
Right, you been... That's right, bitch. I would love to have a Jacob Marley knocker. That would be cool.
They sell them.
I know. That would be great to have one. But like, what am I gonna do? Put it on my door?
Solid scoring going on right now.
It's so good. It's so dark. Like, I forget. There's a lot of great, like, I mean, especially the horror elements in it. I'm like, it's just the little seeds that were sprinkled in our life that made us obsessed with horror. I love that part. We always laughed. We'd rewind that because it always sounds like he was barking.
Fucking assholes.
Humbug. I just noticed that part. He goes, humbug. I love it.
Eating his gruel.
Yeah.
Which is like super watered down, like barley oatmeal type shit.
And he's got nothing in that house. Like, it just really shows just a table, a chair, a bed. Like, there's nothing to make his own. I just noticed that.
Yeah, besides the bed, there's not much else.
He doesn't. I mean, besides just the essentials, but nothing really says it's his own.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
but I mean, it wasn't even his house to begin with.
No,
he
it
only
was
got
Marley's.
it because Marley died.
Yeah.
And so he just took it.
But even then, throughout that 7 years, he never decorated.
Well, and you have to think, like, that wasn't even Marley's house to begin with.
Right.
That was a...
That I lost you. Hold on. Sorry.
I'm here.
Where's the movie? There we go. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
You're fine.
It was probably still showing, but I was accidentally.
But the house wasn't even new for Marley in the book.
Oh, really? Okay. But really, like, it just shows his cheapness, where he's just bare essential, just money grab and hold, and there's no like extra, you know what I mean? Like, no house decoration. I mean, what am I saying? Who cares? So good.
Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you?
All right. Who were you then?
In life, I was your partner. Jacob Marley.
Oh. What do you want with me?
Got the frilly shirt.
What do you want of me?
In that case, can you sit down?
I can.
Well, do it then.
You don't believe in me.
I don't.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because a little thing affects them. A slight disorder of the stomach makes them cheat. You might be an undigested bit of beef. A piece of cheese.
Piece of cheese.
A fragment of underdone potato.
I love this part.
There's more of gravy than of grave in you.
Such a great line.
Whatever you are. you see that toothpick?
I do.
You're not looking at it.
But I see it, notwithstanding.
You can always look, but sometimes you just can't see.
Well then, I've just got to swallow this. I'd be tortured for the rest of my life by a legion of hobgoblins.
Hobgoblin.
All of my own creation. It's all humbug, I tell you.
Great whale.
That guy's a great Marley.
Oh, it's so good.
Man of the worldly mind, do you believe in me or not?
I do. I must. But why do you walk the earth? And why do you come to me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within him should walk abroad among his fellow men. If it goes not forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death. It is doomed to wander through the world. And witness what it cannot share, but might have shared on earth, and turn to happiness.
Why fit up?
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it link by link and yard by yard. I girded it on of my own free will and of my own free will. I wore it.
You have my sympathy.
You do not know the weight and length of strong chain you bear yourself.
He's like, shit, sympathize yourself.
Seven Christmas Eves ago, and you have labored on it since. It's a ponderous chain. Mark me! In life, my spirit never rode beyond the limits of our money-changing home. Now I am doomed to wander without rest or peace. Incessant torture and remorse.
But it was only that you were a good man of business, Jacob.
Business! Mankind was my business. Their common welfare was my business. And it is at this time of the rolling year I suffer most. Hear me, my time is nearly gone. I come tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and hope of escaping my fate. A chance and hope of my procuring.
Dude hardly blinks at all.
He doesn't. You're right.
You were always a good friend of mine.
So
You will
good.
be visited by three spirits.
What?
Love this part.
Was that the chance of hope that you mentioned, Jacob?
It was.
Oh, well, in that
Pass.
case, never mind.
I'm good.
I think I'd rather not.
I'd rather not.
Without
I think I'd rather,
hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first when the bell tolls one. Look to see me. But look here, that you may remember for your own sake.
There was one book that we had I used to read all the time. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to remember what the name of it was.
Why do they lament?
They seek to interfere for good.
The Great Illustrated Classics.
Humanity,
oh, yeah.
and have lost
That one was always my favorite one to read.
forever.
I think I got a copy of it somewhere. I had to buy it. Let me see. I'll try and get a picture of it for the camera. That version. Always my favorite.
Yeah. That one.
Yep. Yep. That's the one.
That's the one.
It's my favorite. I used to take it to school and read it around Christmas, and then I like to draw the Ghost of Christmas Future because it looked like death.
Yeah.
Yeah, And I used to be obsessed. I was like, that is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Death is scary. Like, oh, I was so obsessed when I was a kid.
Just his face. Whoa.
Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
It's true, I am.
I am.
But what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past.
Very long.
No, your past.
What is your business here?
Wasn't in the
with me?
book, wasn't he like
Oh, well,
old but also
Young.
young at the same
My
time?
welfare.
Yeah.
Your reclamation, then.
Cool.
Take heed. Rise.
Take heed.
Take heed. I'm gonna do that more often. Be like, hey, take heed.
Take heed.
What's the matter with you? I'm like, hey, buddy, take heed.
Just take heed.
Take heed.
I am a mortal and liable to fall.
Nah.
Bear but a touch of my hand.
Touch
and
my
you shall be upheld in
frilly
more than this.
sleeve. It's made of
Do it.
silk. Try it. Look like a funny Halloween costume. Ooh.
Good heavens.
You know this place.
Know it.
Know it.
I was a boy here.
They are but shades of the things that have been. They do not know we are here.
There's my
That's
old
how I
school.
felt walking into Schnucks today when I was
How
getting
lonely and
stuff.
deserted it looks.
That one in O'Fallon that we used to go to that was right down the street.
Yeah.
I was all like, know it. I used to walk around these parts.
I
So,
know it by heart.
I knew it by heart. But they took away the video renting section.
There I am, a 30-year-old boy.
30-year-old teenager right there. Well, he was a boy in the book, right?
Oh yeah.
He was just like a young,
And my 22-year-old teen sister.
Right.
Oh, dear brother, I have come to bring you home. Home, home, home. Yes, home for good and all. Home for ever and ever. Father is so much kinder than he used to be that home is like heaven.
For you, perhaps, but not for me. He doesn't know me, nor even what I look like. Same as I hardly know you now that you're quite a woman. Mamma must have looked as you look now just before she died.
Perhaps that is what has changed his mind towards you. He spoke to me so gently one night when I was going to bed that I wasn't afraid to ask him just once more if you might come home. And he said, yes, you should, and sent me in a carriage to bring you. And you're never to come back here anymore. And you're never to be lonely again.
Never to be lonely again.
Never as long
Oh,
as...
that one guy's about to...
I know, the best, the hardest working
Nobody
actor
else
in this
ever
whole
cared for me,
movie.
Nobody else ever will.
I got the
You
role,
must
Ma.
live forever, Fan.
I got the role.
Nonsense. Everyone
They didn't
loves
cut my
me.
part out, Mom. They didn't cut the part out.
Pa, and forget the past. For our dearest mother's sake.
I'm not on the cutting room floor. Here it comes.
Bring down Master Scrooge.
Bring down!
Bring down Master Scrooge's things.
I did it, Ma. I got the part.
Did you see me? I was just on the screen.
But she had a large
Did
heart.
you see me, Mom? Did you see me?
She died
Top of the world, Ma.
Had,
Yeah,
I think,
top of the
children.
world.
What a child. True, your nephew. She died, giving him life. As your mother died, giving you life, for which your father never forgave you, as if you were to blame.
Why you gotta be bringing up old stuff?
You gotta be bringing up all this old.
You recall this, no doubt.
Recall it? Why, bless my soul. It's old Fezziwig's. I was apprenticed here.
Did I just whip a nay-nay? I did.
Yeah.
Look, there's old Fezziwig and Mrs. Fezziwig.
He's bumping, dude. He's bumping.
Oh, was there ever a kinder man?
And yet, what does this party cost him in your mortal money? 3 or 4 pounds at most. Is that so much that he deserves your praise?
Oh, but it's not that. The happiness he gave to us, his clerks and apprentices, and everybody who knew him, was as great as if it had cost a fortune.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
Just
What-
that I'd like to
what
have
was
a
it?
word with my own clerk, Bob Cratchit, just now.
Who was that? Who are you talking about? That's right. Guy you just
Turn and see
boom
yourself
roasted
in love
before
with
you
him.
left.
What was that?
Huh?
It's only a shilling ring, Alice, but one day it'll be a gold.
Who were you talking about? Huh?
When
Huh?
I'm rich enough.
Oh, it's a beautiful ring. Oh, but I mustn't accept it.
Why not? Because it's not good enough for you.
Oh, no, no.
Because I'm not rich enough for you.
Foolish of you. Of course not. You're still so young. You may have a change of heart one day.
Dearest Alice.
No.
If ever I have a change of heart.
All I do is love
Because
money.
my heart has ceased to beat.
And it makes no difference that I'm poor.
I love you because you're poor, not proud and foolish.
I love you because you're poor. I wish somebody would love me because I'm
know.
poor.
Forever and ever.
I love you because you're poor. You have no money. Great. Perfect.
I accept your ring.
Alice.
Typically, it's my personality or something, but
Right.
my lack of funds.
My lack of funds. It's not personality or my ravishing clothes or no. Just 'cause
My
you have
my
no money.
punching of Nazis.
Down to eternity.
My sweater.
I see. Yet more awaits
I won't
you.
look.
You shall.
You're gonna
You will,
look.
bitch.
Now see
You're
yourself
looking,
in business,
okay?
Ebenezer.
Let's see you find your way back.
We're good
Right.
friends, I think, besides good men of
I
business.
flew you out.
We're men of
You're
vision
gonna
and
watch,
progress.
okay?
Why don't you sell out while the going is good? You'll never get a better offer. This is the age of the machine and the factory and the vested interest. We small traders are old history, Mr. Fezziwig. Dodos. Yes,
Dodos.
I dare say we are. And the offer is a very large one, I have to admit. But it's not just for money alone that one spends a lifetime building up a business, Mr. Jordan. Well, if it isn't unlikely to tell me what you do spend a lifetime building up a business for. It's to preserve a way of
Money?
life that one knew and loved. No, I can't see my way to selling out to the new vested interests, Mr. Jorkin.
Mr. Musk.
No
we
selling
can't,
out.
Mr. Bezos, Mr. Musk.
Well,
we can't be.
What to say about time and tide, Mr. Fezziwig? They wait for no one. There's more in life than money, sir.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Fezziwig, sir.
I like working for you, Fezziwig, because you're poor.
Right.
Yes, of course. Excuse me a moment.
He's like, don't leave me alone with. Oh
Can't
crap.
teach an old dog new
That
tricks.
guy.
Yeah.
Nor teach the leopard
What do you
to
think
change
about
its
that
spot.
guy, huh?
Well,
Take
I
heed.
know what Mr. Fezziwig
Right.
means, though, sir.
Oh,
Take heed.
So you hate progress and money too, do you?
Well, no, I don't hate them, sir, but, well...
You like money, don't you?
Machines aren't such a good thing for mankind, after all.
Huh?
Satan on his, my dear fellow.
Look
Ha,
how many
eminent
buttons
Fezziwig.
I have on my vest. What do you think about
I
that,
suppose
huh?
I told you could get twice the salary old Fezziwig can afford to pay you. And advance.
I got a whole 5 buttons on this vest.
As a clerk.
That's money, bitch.
What would you say to that, eh?
I got stripes going down. I got stripes
got 'em
going
going
this
up.
way.
I got
down,
a
that way.
flannel.
Come and see me someday anyway, young fella.
That's money,
You're smart
bitch.
and you're no fool.
You know how many colors I got on
I'm
this
the fuck
outfit
they're looking for
alone?
these days.
2, 4, 6, 8. What's under this shirt? More colors.
More colors. Boom. Roasted. What do you got? Black and gray?
Not here.
If you couldn't see everything in black and white, you'd be seeing all these colors, bitch. That's what This was in 1951. You better... No.
Your brother. Do you know me?
Ebenezer, they sent for you. Promise me.
Promise you what, Fan? I'll promise you anything, dearest. Only that there isn't going to be any need. You're going to get well again, Fan.
No.
You are. You are. Dear God, you must. Fan, you can't die. Fan, you mustn't die. You're going to get well again, Fan. Fan, you're going to get well again.
Touch me. Don't you touch that. You were always jealous of these clothes. Jealous of those? You were always jealous.
Could you have brought me here?
Why would you show me my sister dying again?
Right.
Ebenezer, promise me you'll take care of my boy. Promise me you'll take care
Like, oh, those were her final words.
Yeah.
You heard her.
Don't you feel bad?
Don't you feel bad?
Forgive me.
Take heed.
Forgive me, Fan. Forgive me, Fan.
Like sand.
Like
going
sands through the hourglass.
Well, there you are, me buck. That's where you start. And you can work your way on up as high as the dome of St. Paul's Cathedral if you've a mind to do so. Control the cosmos and you control the world.
Control the world.
By the way, how did old Fezziwig take it when you said you were leaving him?
I told him to.
You wish me luck, sir. No hard feelings, eh? Started with a clean slate. Good. And now let me introduce
told
you to
old
your
Fezziwig
fellow
to.
clerk, Mr. Marley.
What is that? Oh, you won't know.
Mr. Scrooge, the new clerk, Mr. Jacob Marley, our wizard of the accounts.
Your servant, Mr. Marley.
Your servant, Mr. Scrooge. I'm sure you two gentlemen will get along famously. I'm sure we shall, Mr. Jenkins.
Our history is repeat.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
It is written for us to be.
Thank you. The place no doubt seems new and strange to you.
Somewhat.
The world is on the verge of new and great changes, Mr. Scrooge. Some of them, of necessity, will be violent. Do you agree?
Oh, I think the world's becoming a very hard and cruel place, Mr. Marley. One must steel oneself to survive it, not be crushed under with the weak and the infirm.
I think we have many things in common, Mr. Scrooge.
Look how many buttons he has.
Yeah, look at all these buttons. And my frilly scarf on my neck. What do you think about that, huh? Old Fezziwig. So he went from merchant, shipper, and where? Was it a warehouse? Look at that swagger.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Scrooge, sir.
Yes?
Pardon the liberty, but do you know if I'm to be kept on here, sir?
What's your present salary?
5 shillings a week, sir.
You can stay for 4 shillings a week.
Well, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Jeez.
Hello, Fezziwig.
He's like, you're getting paid more? Nope, I'm dropping you less. You can still stick around.
Look at them shoulder pads.
No.
Shit.
Really shoulder pads. Look at all them buttons, bro. Now
Bro.
that-
So
now
many
that's
collars.
class.
So many collars.
Nice crushed velvet hat.
Alice. The same Alice you swore to love to all eternity.
She looks like
she is not changed by the harshness
from
of the
Parks and Recreation.
You are.
Then you no longer love me.
I can't think of her name.
Rashida Jones, or
Yeah.
You no longer love me.
When have
From
I
The
ever said
Office, and
In
just
words,
in that
never.
angle, like she looked just.
In the way you have changed.
But how have I changed towards
I
you?
think she actually went on to
Changing
do.
towards the world.
It is such a terrible thing for a man to struggle with something better than he is.
Oh, she just had to look for there for a second. I was like, oh wow.
A golden idol.
It's singular. The world that can be so brutally cruel to the poor professes to condemn the pursuit of wealth in the same breath.
You fear the world too much.
With reason. But I am not changed towards you.
Aren't you? Our promise is an old one. It was made when we were both poor and content to be so. If you had never made that promise, tell me, would you seek me out and try to win me now?
Of course I would.
Yeah. Sure.
If you were free today, would you choose a darless girl with neither wealth nor social standing? You who now weigh everything by gain?
Damn.
Bring you nothing but repentance and regret.
Damn.
That is why I released you.
I release you. Give me that ring.
You know I'm right then.
I must bow to your conviction that you are.
May you be happy in the life you have chosen.
Thank you. I shall be.
She went on to do a lot of like TV work.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here it comes. There it is.
Yeah, she did a lot of old stuff.
Yeah.
The Labors of Erica. Let There Be Love. The Professionals.
Show me no more.
As I told you, these were but shadows.
I'll show you what I want.
I'll show you what I want. You're on this journey with me, sucker.
Very well, but we have not done yet, Ebenezer Scrooge. We do but turn another page.
No more pages.
And as your business prospered, Ebenezer Scrooge, a golden idol took possession of your heart, as Alice said it would.
May we hear those figures,
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Snedford, at your pleasure? Certainly, Mr. Groper. Well, gentlemen, after 17 years of existence, the
Put my
amalgamated
fingers in my
mercantile
awesome
society
little
figures of a
pockets.
liability of £3,200,
Look at that
8
smirk.
shillings and 10pence, and a total asset of £11, 8 shillings and 10pence.
It's what makes him amazing.
Well, at least
I
the
know.
10pences cancel each other out.
How much of this is the company's capital?
All of it, Mr. Rosebud.
In short, sir, you're not only a bankrupt, you're an embezzler of the company's funds.
I also beat my wife and skewer innocent babies when in my cups. Take a little gratitude, if I may say so, sir. So do Mr. Scrooge and Mr. Marley. They're not facing prosecution for a capital offense. Oh, but gentlemen, it could have been any one of you.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
With its fancy.
He's a true villain.
I
Yep.
must ask you to speak for yourself, Mr. Jorking. What would you gauge to prosecute me? All you'd get out of it is about £11 odd. And to pack me off to Botany Bay would be poor compensation for the panic that would arise among the shareholders.
Panic, sir?
Yes, panic. Would any of you gentlemen care to deny that if this juicy little scandal leaked out now, the annual shareholders' meeting would resemble an orchestra of scorched cats? Result? Bankruptcy all right.
Strike that speech out of the minutes.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Joking doesn't exaggerate the imprudence of allowing his misdemeanors to be made public.
Are you in sympathy with Mr. Jorkin by any chance, Mr. Scrooge?
Not, I confess, with his methods. But Mr. Marley and I have a proposition to make to the representatives of the company, which might solve some of the difficulties to our general advantage.
The devil you have. You want to watch these two fellows, you know. They'd skin Jack Ketch alive and he'd never know they'd done it. Can we hear the proposition?
Should we tell him?
Mr. Marley and myself are prepared to make good out of our own private resources a sum of money appropriated by Mr. Joking.
Reprieved.
Reprieved.
Curfew shall not ring tonight, Mr. Snedley. Order.
In return, we wish to be allowed the option of buying up further shares in the company to a maximum of 51% of the total.
In short, gentlemen, if you wish to save the fair name of the company by accepting their generous offer, they become the company. Never.
Scrooge. The guy's just like, dude, it's evolution. Like, it's gonna happen.
Yep.
At least he stood by his morals,
right?
Or at least the lack thereof, because he was even telling Fezziwig, he's like, "We're gonna go the way of the dodo," and even he knew he was gonna go the way of the dodo, and that the younger generation was gonna keep going.
Yep.
Find it or anything.
Mr. Marley, a message for Mr. Scrooge.
Can I give it to him?
Well, please, your great kind self, dear.
To
say that Mr. Marley ain't expected to live through the night, and that if Mr. Scrooge wants to take his leave of him, he should nip along smartly, or there won't be no Mr. Marley to take leave of, as we know the use of the word. He's breathing very queer when he does breathe at all.
Excuse me, Mr. Scrooge.
I'm busy.
It's about Mr. Marley. He's dying, sir.
Well, what can I do about it? If he's dying, he's dying.
The message was for you to go at once.
It is now 5:15. The business of the office is not yet finished. I shall go when the office is closed. At 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Dude.
He'll come at 7.
I'll try and get Mr. Marley to hold out till then.
No.
Much obliged.
I'll make sure he stays alive longer.
And a Merry Christmas, if it ain't how to keep him with the situation.
Thank you. The same to you.
Won't even go see his dying friend.
I hope you'll find Mr. Marley well, sir.
I should think that's highly unlikely.
Yes, I suppose so, sir.
No, he's
Seems
dying.
hard to think of the place
He's
without
dead.
him.
Why should it be any more odd than it was with him? We've all got to die, Cratchit. I suppose you'll be wanting the whole day off tomorrow, as usual.
If quite convenient, sir.
Every Christmas you say the same thing. And every Christmas it's just as inconvenient as it was the Christmas before. Good night.
Good night.
I feel like a part of him, like, he says that, but at the same time, he still words it the same way.
Yeah.
It's the closest thing he has to a tradition.
Right.
I feel like that's, like, subconscious.
Yep.
It's subconscious.
I think so, too.
It's the closest thing he's got to, like, a family.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that, the doctor?
No, sir. The undertaker.
You don't believe in letting the grass grow under your feet, do you?
No.
Ours is a highly competitive profession, sir.
Is he dead yet?
I'll have another look if you like.
Is he
No,
dead?
don't bother. I'll see for myself.
Like, That's cool. I got it.
Yeah. What's up, man? Good? You good in here?
Jacob!
Hey!
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 Jacob? Well, have they seen to you properly? Last rites and all that?
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do, Oh?
Yeah?
What? Particularly?
What?
Well, there's still time.
Time?
Time for what?
Time for what?
Wrong.
Huh?
Time for me to lick. He just licks his cheek. Ah! Time.
Well,
Time
we
for,
won't be right all the time.
time for a wet
Nobody's
willy.
perfect. We've been no worse than the next man.
Yeah.
Oh, better if it come to that. You mustn't reproach yourself, Jacob.
Dude, it's cool. We're no worse than everybody else.
Save yourself.
What? Save myself? Save myself from what?
Take heed.
Speak.
Stop hitting yourself.
Right. Save yourself from what? These nuts.
See, Jade?
Take heed.
Yes.
Just like you said.
I always know.
I always know. I don't know. I don't think he'd want an Undertaker that looks shocked by everything. He's just like, oh. It's just business as usual for most Undertakers. Like,
Jacob
okay.
Marley worked at your side for 18 years. He was the only friend you ever had. But what did you feel when you signed the register of his burial and took his money, his house, and his few mean sticks of furniture? Did you feel a little pity for him? Look at your face, Ebenezer. A face of a wrenching, grasping, scraping, covetous old sinner. No, 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 no,
Just hear the laughing is like. Yeah! Nope, not today.
Nope, yeah. Come here!
Yeah.
Like,
alright.
I'm coming.
Get up, man! Coming, come on.
I'm coming.
like
coming,
waking up
alright.
our kids every
Yeah.
morning.
I'm coming. Hold
Come
on.
on!
Yep.
Put down your phone.
Yep. Yeah.
This is what you should do. First day after like Christmas break. That's what you need to be doing.
Yeah.
Nah.
Come in.
Hello, better man. I am the spirit of Christmas present. Look upon me. You've never seen the like of
You haven't seen the likes of me. Look how awesome I am.
No buttons, no collars.
No buttons, no collars. All chest hair. Look at that. Look at that shit.
Still unmoved.
Look at all the hair I have.
He's like, you haven't seen a man like this.
Me in my bathrobe, I look awesome.
Promising creature.
Leave me to keep Christmas.
Look at all this.
I got leaves and berries and shit all over my head. Look how great I am.
Oh, natural, baby.
We live the whole 365.
I don't even need a shower. Look at this.
The child born in Bethlehem. He does not live in men's hearts only one day of the year, but in all the days of the year. You have chosen not to
See
seek
me?
him
I'm like
in your
Jesus. Look at this.
heart. Therefore, you shall come with me and seek him in the hearts of men of goodwill. Come, touch my robe.
Like, I don't know, man. It's pretty sweaty. I've been in it all day.
We're flying.
Yeah. Make sure that robe's covered.
A place where
It's all-
miners live, who labor in the bowels
Don't
of
need
the
a
I like the
gust of
camera
wind.
angle. They're like, just stand there, and then we're just gonna. I'm flying.
Yeah. We'll tip it sideways to seem like you're flying. Just... He's like, all right, now take it. All right.
I have never
People
done
singing.
that.
What do you think about that, huh?
It was a family.
Just some family, just people. I mean, these aren't all people you know. It's just, you know, there's people there.
It's Bob Cratchit.
He's coming, Mother. Father's here with Tiny Tim.
Tim, you hide, and we'll tell him you've been held out, and who knows when you'll be there.
You know, we would do that when you were coming. We're like, Jared's coming. Oh boy.
Nobody does that. No.
Yeah. Hope and Mom, and they were like, Jared's coming. Jared's coming. Look at him. He's coming up to the door. Like, what?
Lock it. Turn off the lights.
Close the shades. Just turn the lights off.
Where's Aunt Martha?
Oh, she's not coming.
Not coming? Not coming on Christmas Day?
Yes, I am, Father.
I am Father.
I can't say.
I'm here, Father.
Bless your heart. It never would have been Christmas if they'd kept you late.
Is the pudding still singing in
Oh,
the
the
copper, Peter?
pudding.
You come too, Mary and Belinda.
Is the pudding still singing?
You come along as well, Martha. Come and hear the pudding singing in the copper.
My body's telling me no.
Sit you down.
My body's telling
My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah. I don't like that song, Pudding. Pudding, I don't like that song.
Behave in church.
As good as gold and better. Somehow he gets thoughtful sitting by himself so much and thinks the strangest things you ever heard. He told me he wasn't going to feel shy if people looked at him because he was a cripple, as it might be pleasant to them being in church to remember.
Oh,
on
he's being
Christmas
politically
Day
correct.
Who made lame beggars walk and blind men see. He's growing strong.
Doesn't like it when people call him lame.
Stop calling me lame. You're sitting in church and he just sits there, and all of a sudden out of nowhere he goes, "Quit calling me lame! I've had it!"
I see a vacant seat in the poor chimney corner.
He says the weirdest thoughts in church. It's crazy.
If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, none other of my race shall find him. Oh, no. No. Kind spirit.
Yeah.
Say that he will be spared.
Look at all that chest hair.
If he be like to die, he'd better do it and decrease the surplus population.
Oh, boom, roasted.
Take heed.
Take heed.
Well, my little cock sparrow, here's your own stool by the fire, all ready for you.
The pudding.
It's such a goose, Martha.
Did you see that
Such
goose?
a goose!
Such a goose!
Oh, the pudding.
It's such a
It's not easy till it's eaten. I confess I have my doubts about the quantity of flour.
It'll be a perfect pudding, my love. A perfect
It's singing Genuine now, Mother.
Hey, Tim.
It's crazy. The goose started chiming in. It's weird.
The finest goose. And ours will be the finest Christmas.
No family acts like that at all during Christmas.
No, Goosey. Take your turn, one and all, if you please. There's enough
with
for
his,
all
like,
toast
collar
now and
and
enough
like-
after that.
There, bravo. There's
Hello.
I
I declare, I'd like to know how many families of our acquaintance could boast 2 rounds of the best gin. Now, everybody got his drink?
Yes.
Good. But before
Yes, Father.
I have a piece of momentous information for all, and Master Peter in
I
particular.
can't even confuse.
Master Peter? Why, that's you, Peter. What is it?
Oh, that's you!
Master Peter, now grown to full estate and dignity, a son of the house, and looking every inch the grand fellow he is in one of my own collars. I have waited for this great moment to advise him that I have my eye on a situation for him which will bring in, if
He's like, what? I can't see.
4, 5, and 6pence weekly.
I can't see, Father. I can't see.
Who am I talking? Oh, it's you. Okay.
Then a toast, my love, my dearies, to our Merry Christmas. God bless us.
God bless us. God bless us.
That's also in Scrooged.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I give you Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
I'll give him a piece of my mind to feast himself upon.
Children, Christmas Day.
Could only be on Christmas Day that I would drink the health of such a hard, stingy, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge. You know he is, Robert. He knows it better than you do, poor fellow.
My dear, Christmas Day.
Now drink his
Some
health
guy
for your
flips
sake
the
and long life to him. Merry Christmas and a happy New Year. He'll be very happy and very merry.
Bringing him
no
up,
doubt.
you ruined Christmas.
Hopefully he's merry and happy with all of his fucking money.
All that money.
Scrooge McDuck in it.
He said that Christmas was humbug, and he believed it too.
I told him so.
Jumping into his
a Merry
pile of
Christmas and a Happy
coins.
New Year to the poor old man. He wouldn't let me wish it to him personally, but here it is nevertheless. Uncle Scrooge.
Well, I don't know that our drinking to him will do much good.
Nor do I. I hate him.
Oh, I forbid it. I'm sorry for
I
it.
forbid it.
I couldn't feel angry with him if I tried. Who suffers worst from his humours? Himself, always. Look at the way he's taken it into his head to disown us without a shilling and won't even come to dinner with us. And what's the consequence? He's only cheated himself out of a highly indigestible dinner. A wonderful dinner.
Yes, it was a wonderful dinner.
What?
Well, I'm very glad you think so, miss, because I personally haven't very much faith in these newlywed housekeepers. Have you, Tupper?
Snap.
Alas, as a bachelor, I'm a wretched outcast with no right to express an opinion on such a tender and delicate subject. Have I? Dear, distant, unmovable Miss Flora.
Now, you really are quite incorrigible, Mr. Tupper. Quite beyond hope.
He's risen on
Get
her.
some of that.
How old is he? Like 40 or 50 and he's risen on her?
He's just recently divorced. He's got
Right.
like his Ed Hardy shirt on.
Got bedazzled jeans on and
Bedazzled
Axe
jeans
body
pockets.
spray, yeah.
What's up?
I got Creed's greatest hits in my car.
Look at this collar.
Look at the collar, man.
Do you feel more rested now, my dear?
I do. Bless your dear, gentle heart. Alice. Do you know me, darling? I never thought there was anyone like you left in the whole wide world. Cut me throat, rip me liver if I'm telling a lie. This is the happiest Christmas I ever had.
Not how it is in the book, but that's okay.
Right.
In the book, she straight up has another husband, all these kids and shit.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, guess who I saw in the fucking market? Scrooge. And they're like, oh, fuck it.
Did you not cut yourself off from your fellow being? You lost the love of a gentle creature.
Fuck him. But Victorian.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
My time with you, Ebenezer, is
It's just how everyone is. And Scrooge comes up, they're like, oh,
good in most men's hearts. No. Can I promise? It's too hard a lesson for you to learn.
I feel bad for anybody who's just like, oh, I love this movie. I'm going to watch it.
Spirit.
There was some.
Yeah, I hope this isn't the first time someone's watching this movie with us.
For protection from their fetters.
Just ruining
This
it.
boy is ignorance, this girl is not. Beware them both, but most of all, beware this boy.
But
He's
have
a
you no
biter.
refuge? No resource?
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses?
Workhouses?
Are there no prisons?
Are there no workhouses? Are there no prisons? Are there no Hello, thing.
And yeah. Hello, thing.
I am in the presence of the spirit of Christmas yet to come. And you're going to show me shadows of things that have not yet happened, but will happen. Spirit of the future,
Yes, I
I
am.
fear you more than any other spectre I've seen. But even in my fear, I must
He
tell
just
you,
talks by
I'm
hand. He's
too
like,
old. I cannot change. It's not that I'm impenitent. It's just that
Somebody's gonna watch this movie and they're like, "Oh, let's watch it with these guys," and then they're gonna be like, "These guys are very vulgar."
very inappropriate.
The guest starring role of like Peter Murphy or something.
Yeah.
What's up?
He shall cover
We're
thee with
flying.
feathers.
Yeah,
Under
yeah.
his wings thou shalt trust.
I'm the undead,
His truth shall
undead,
be thy
undead.
shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrows that flieth by day. 1,000 shall fall at thy side,
His collar's gotten
10,000
down a
at
bit.
thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
Lost a couple inches, yeah.
For he shall
It's
give
like,
his angels charge over thee, to
What's
keep
that?
thee in all thy ways. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation.
So
There
what
shall
is
no
it
evil befall thee.
that the dad and Tiny Tim go to church, but the others
I
don't?
will answer him. I will be with him.
I mean, obviously, he's sitting there reading,
deliver
but
him and honor him.
I think because they were getting the rest of the food together. I guess.
that's what
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, no. It's only the colour. It hurts my eyes. They're better now.
Oddly enough, Christmas wasn't like a massive holiday back in the day.
I wouldn't show your father big eyes when he comes.
They always called it a minor holiday. So
It's time.
Past it, rather.
It just got bigger due to capitalism.
A little slower than he used
no, due to this, like this book,
Yeah.
Walk with
and
Tiny
then
Tim on his shoulder very fast indeed.
get other things like Louisa May Alcott,
So have I.
and
But then he was
yeah,
very
I think once people were coming over
liked him so
to the States from like Britain and stuff like that, they came over, expanded. Then you get the Germans with their forms of Christmas and the solstice.
Yep.
So the American melting pot definitely had its impact on the holiday.
Yeah, you really dig into the history. It's like a bit of paganism and
Very content,
a little bit of everything, yeah.
Very content.
It's all about timing.
I went to see the place where he will rest. It's sheltered by green trees, my dear, and very quiet and still. It was strange, but as I stood there, I felt his hand slip in mine as if he was standing beside me and comforting me. I felt very peaceful, my dear. He was telling me, you see, in his own little way, that he's happy. Truly happy now, and that we must cease to grieve for him and try to be happy too. Oh, Tim, my tiny Tim.
Okay.
Robert, my poor, poor Robert.
See what you did? You see what you did there?
You did not take heed.
Right. You gotta take heed, my friend.
Got to.
Hello, Joe. How,
What
Joe?
up, Joe?
What up, Joe? Oh, let me see what you
Hey,
got here.
Joe, what do you know?
You was here first. After you, I'm sure. Oh, look, Joey's a chance. If a child lady and the laundress and the undertaker haven't all met here at the same time without meaning it.
Well, you couldn't have met in a better place. Let's go into the parlour.
Shit.
You were made free a bit long ago, eh? And the other two aren't strangers. Oh, wait a minute, just like shut the door of the shop, eh?
How dark it is. Like, oh, we all came from the same place. Isn't this weird?
Door of the shop.
Right.
Oh, it creaks. There's no
It's a fucking racket.
like its own hinges.
There's a
And I'm
mess
sure
around
there
here.
are no old bones here like mine. We're all suitable to our calling, eh? We're all well matched. Come into the parlour. Come into the parlour.
Come into the parlour.
Who goes first?
Just curtained
What
off
else?
area.
Now we're all met at the once. Everyone's got a right to take care of themselves. He always did. Oh, that's true enough. No one more so. Why, then, don't stand staring as if you was afraid, woman. Who's the wiser? We're not
Yeah,
going to pick
woman.
off at each other's coats, I suppose.
No, indeed. Oh, we hope not.
Very well, then.
No.
Who's the worse for the loss of a few things?
We're very
Not a
noble
dead
about
man, I
this.
suppose.
Yes,
No,
very.
indeed. If he wanted to keep him after he was dead, why wasn't he amiable in his lifetime? If he had been, he'd have had somebody with him when he was strong.
They're all justifying the fact that they just stole from him.
I know, they're just like...
Himself, and never was a truer word spoke. It was a judgment on him. I wish it was a little heavier one, and it would have been if I could have laid my hands on anything else. We knew pretty well we was helping ourselves before we come here, I believe. It's no sin. Open the bundle, Joe.
That took a bunch of crap. Who cares?
Just to show we all got trust in one another.
It's very polite of you, I do grant,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
He's like, I'll go
Love it.
first. So we all don't feel bad.
Dickens is fucking brilliant.
Brilliant, brutal, so
Pencil
honest.
case, sleeve buttons, brooch. Yes. 8 shillings this lot, and I wouldn't give you another 6pence. Not if I was boiled for life for not doing it.
Boy, you're just full of quarks, aren't you?
Always the lady.
I'll give you 8
here.
shillings,
I
yeah.
shall have to insist you all stop and watch mine, now that we're so open and above with each other. 2 sheets, 2 towels, shirt,
Yeah.
teaspoons, 2 silver,
Yeah.
sugar tongs, boots assorted. Power.
Yeah, 17 and 6. I always give too much to a lady. It's a weakness of mine. That's how I come to ruin myself. Yeah, if you asked for another penny, made it an open question, I'd regret my liberality. Not
Me
all.
liberality.
Now open
Now
up.
here's mine. Ha ha ha.
What's in it?
Ah,
Eh?
wait
Curtains.
and see.
Fucking bed curtains.
Curtains.
Bed curtains.
Now that's fancy.
Ah, bed curtains.
What do you... Come and say
He was
you
like
took
laying there and
these
stuff,
down,
wasn't he?
rings and all, and... Oh, him lying there.
He's just there.
Yes, I do.
Just
Why not?
stealing from
You was born to
Bed
make
curtains were like fucking like
You certainly were.
top notch.
Now it's like hoity-toity.
When I can get something in it.
Oh yeah.
If you got bed curtains now, I think you're still pretty fancy. I mean, come on.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
He ain't
But
like
bed
it.
curtains back then, there was no central heat.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, don't you be afraid of it.
She took the blanket right off of his dead body. He freaks. Oh.
Indeed. And you can look through that till your eyes ache and you won't find a hole in it. It's the best one he had, and a fine one, too. They'd have wasted it if it hadn't been for me.
What do you mean, wasted it?
Well, they'd have buried him in it, of course. But I took it off of him again, as if calico ain't good enough for burying. Anyway, it's just as becoming to the body. He couldn't have looked uglier than what he did in this one.
It's poetic justice. He frightened you
Poetic justice.
when he was alive, and now he benefits us when he's dead.
You ain't no good.
No, I don't know much about it either way. I only know he's dead.
When did he die?
Last night, I believe.
What was the matter with him? I thought he'd never die.
So did he, I dare say.
What's he done with all his money?
Left it to his company. Where else? He didn't leave it to me. That's all I know.
Well, the funeral won't cost much, that's certain. Upon my soul, I can't think of anyone who'll go to it.
I don't mind going, if there's a luncheon provided.
Oh,
But I must be fed, or else I stay at home.
is there a
That's
free meal?
literally me for anything.
Is there
It
a
must
meal?
be fed or a stay at home.
Somebody bring a deli tray?
Got little cutlets, little
Cutlets. Some finger foods, little toothpicks.
little old num nums, little num
Okay,
num
who brought the
nums.
deviled eggs? I need the deviled eggs.
I need the num nums.
I
The
need the
name of num
num-nums.
nums.
Give me
Give me my
num-nums.
num nums.
But I'm not.
Like, ooh,
Num-nums.
a bit of that. Get a little bit of that.
Got that.
Ooh, was that an underdone potato? Ooh.
Remember what that happened to me last time?
All the hobgoblins
Yeah.
in this bitch.
Before I draw nearer to that stone, answer me one question.
Why?
Are these the shadows of things that must be? Or are they only shadows of things that might be? Men's deeds foreshadow certain ends, but if the deeds be departed from, surely the ends will change. Tell me to sow with what you show me now.
I'll use my other hand. Look. There you are. Now read it. Read 'em and weep.
I remember that age.
Tell me I'm not already dead.
Remember when we used to cry about death? No.
No, you can't have chicken nuggets.
Right.
Believe me, I'm not the man I was. Why show me all this if I'm beyond all hope? Oh, pity me, spirit, pity me.
I don't know, to be a dick like you.
To sponge away the writing on the stone if I repent. And I do repent, I do repent. I'll make good the wrongs I've done my fellow men. I'll change.
I'll change. I swear to God, I'll change. Please,
I'm not
please.
the man I was. Believe me, I'm not the man I was. I'm not the man I was. I'm not the man I was.
Okay.
All right, jeez. Gotcha.
Hello?
What? Everything's still here. What do you want? I just had an existential crisis. What do you want?
A bit.
Good morning, sir.
Tell me, what day is it?
What day?
What?
Oh, it's Christmas Day, of course.
Christmas Day.
I didn't miss it.
Then I haven't missed it. The spirits must have done everything in one night. Of course, they can do anything, can't they? Of course they can.
Look in the mirror.
Yeah.
You can see.
Here comes the old humbug. Oh,
Oh,
there,
oh.
yep, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
I don't know. No,
It's the guy who did the calling. He wanted one more shot.
I hope not.
What?
Bring down
The
Ebenezer.
curtains are still here.
He's just like,
Hey, bring down Ebenezer's goose.
yeah.
They're here now. Everything's here. I'm here.
Me too, buddy.
The shadows of things that would be can still be dispelled. And they will be. I know they will be. I know.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Don't take edibles on
I'm
Christmas
as
Eve.
though.
No.
I'm as happy as an angel. I'm as
Hit that
happy
dab
as-
a little too hard.
I'm as giddy. I'm as giddy as a drunken man. I've never.
Oh, you humbug.
A Merry Christmas, Ebenezer. You old humbug. And a Happy New Year, as if you deserved it. Oh, Merry Christmas, Mrs. Dilber.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And many, many of them, Mrs. Dilber.
Likewise. Still trying to be polite.
Like one of
You're
the
right.
spirit of Christmas presents there. And there's the door where Jacob Marley's ghost came through. And there's the window where I saw the wandering spirit. It's right, it's true, it all happened. I don't know what day of the month it is. I don't know how long I've been amongst the spirits. I don't know anything. I never did know anything. But now I know that I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I never did know anything. But now I know that I don't know all of the Christmas. I must stand on my head.
She's about to see his take heed.
Yep. Well, get back here. Take heed.
Please, Mr. Dillon, I am not mad. Even if I look...
I love that part.
Mr. Scrooge, so you forced me to scream for the beagle.
The beetle, madam?
Beagle?
A thing for the beetle.
A guinea?
A guinea?
Here, what for?
What
I'll give you one guess.
To keep me mouth shut.
No.
No, Mr. Dilber. It's for a Christmas present.
Christmas present?
He's like, I just don't want you hawking on my crap when I die, that's all.
It's for you. A merry, merry Christmas. Dear Mrs. Dilber.
She's still like...
How much do you...
She's like, why are you kissing me?
What, 2 shillings? It's forthwith raised to 10.
10 shillings a week here. You're sure you don't want to see a doctor?
A doctor? Certainly not. Nor the undertaker. Now off you go and enjoy yourself. Like a good girl.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge.
With the situation.
And just make sure you keep with this promise, okay? Everybody's always keeping with the situation.
Very, very pickles. What a beautiful morning. Hello there, hello, you boy.
All right.
You.
For me?
Hey,
Stand
man.
still, my lad.
Do you know the butcher's in the next street but one?
I should hope so.
I should hope so.
An intelligent boy. A remarkable boy. Tell me, have they sold the prize turkey that was hanging there, not the little turkey, the big one?
What, the one as big as me?
Yes. Delightful boy.
It's crazy. All right.
Yes, my buck, the one as big as you.
It's hanging there still.
Is it?
Go hang
Very well,
there,
then go and buy it.
Walker.
No, wait a minute.
It's like Joggle.
I'm in earnest.
Basically called him like...
Tell the butcher to bring it here, now give him the name of
He's
party
like,
and send it.
Walker.
Come back with the butcher and I'll give you a shilling.
Call him a wanker.
Come back with him in less than 5 minutes and I'll give you half a crown. An enchanting boy.
I've always wanted to see like Anthony Hopkins and see like how he would do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'll do. He'll never dream where it came from. Now let me see. I must have a label.
Blah, 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 blah.
He's like, I'm gonna give him a nice surprise.
It's twice the size of Tiny Tim. Mr. Robert Cratchit.
Your hair really sold that one.
It's you, Robert. Leastways, there's no one else I know of.
I think I know who sent it.
Why are you... Oh, the salmonella. The
I know.
salmon.
All over. Oh, the diseases.
Ever made you think it might be him?
All the raw meat in his fingers.
What made Mr. Scrooge take such leave
All
of
that
his
salmon
senses?
vanillas.
I know, that salmon vanillas.
Christmas?
Mmm.
It's a goose.
All that raw chicken. A raw goose.
He's like,
you sure you're supposed to be here? Don't tell nobody.
Nope.
Tell nobody.
Forget Barbara Allen. We need a Barbara Ann. Like, can I help you?
Yeah. No, we're good. Just hang it up.
I'll go in if I fucking feel it.
And surprise, bitches.
Bam! Ooh.
Take heed. Boom, take heed. Boom, take heed. Take heed, take
Heed.
Ebenezer!
heed.
Fred, is it too late to accept your invitation to dinner?
Too late? I'm delighted. Delighted. My dear, look who it is.
It's my crazy uncle.
Crazy Uncle Eb.
Can you forgive a pig-headed old fool for having no eyes to see with, no ears to hear with, all these
Have his glasses on disarray. I'm crazy now.
You've made Fred so happy.
Hippie.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Tennis, poker.
Hey, play some upbeat shit. Bump this party up.
What is that? Sir Roger de Covenant?
Hello! Come on, everybody now! Everybody!
Get it! Get it, boy!
Oh gosh, people watching this, they're just seeing me go. Just breaking down to the music. Oh gosh, I feel bad for the people
quite
watching.
merry last night.
He's like, I got crazy last night. I got crunk. I was sipping wine.
Sir Roger de Coverley. That's the song.
That's what it was, yeah.
That shit was like the Macarena back then.
You're late.
You better believe it.
What do you mean by coming in here this time of day? I'm very sorry, sir. I am behind my time, sir.
I was making quite merry.
Step this way, Mr. Cratchit, please. It's only once a year, sir.
Somebody brought
It won't be
opium to the
repeated.
party. Things got a little crazy.
Making rather merry yesterday,
Got
sir.
it from the opium den.
I'm sure you will. Well, we will push, my friend. I'm not going to stand this sort of thing any longer. Which leaves me no alternative but to raise your salary.
I love this scene.
I always love it. This is better line.
I fucking love him.
I love it. Oh, why am I so happy?
I haven't taken leave of my senses, Bob. I've
come to them.
From now on, I want to try to help you to raise that family of yours. If you'll let me. Well, we'll talk it over later, Bob, over a bowl of hot punch.
Hot punch. It's like, all right.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you just go and put some more coal in that fire. You go straight out and buy a new coal scuttle. Yes, and you do that before you dot another I, Bob Crackett.
Ah, he's fucking brilliant.
He's so good. I love this right here.
I don't deserve to be so happy.
It's like, but I am.
But I can't help it.
I just can't help it.
He's brilliant.
Oh, so good.
Oh, he's so good.
If you don't feel good after watching this movie, I don't know what
As
to
good a
do.
man as the good old city ever knew, or any other good old city, town, or borough in the good old world. And to Tiny Tim, who lived and got well again, he became a
that.
second father.
Uncle Scrooge!
Uncle Scrooge!
And it was always
Good
said
shot.
he knew
Good
how to
shot.
keep Christmas well, if any man alive possessed the knowledge. May that be truly said of us and all
Look
of
at
us.
that leg.
And
Look at that
so,
stinky leg.
let him observe. God bless us, everyone.
Take a leg, Justin. Yeah, show
It's
it.
working. It's working. You see, it's working. Take heed.
Taking that.
Taking heed. Okay, let me see. Stop.
It's amazing.
It's
I
a
know it blew
classic.
everybody's mind. Is that
It's a Demigorgon, yeah.
Demigorgon. I was like the Corgan, the Billy Corgan.
Billy.
It's the Billy Corgan.
It's Billy Corgan.
It's Billy Corgan.
It's Billy Corgan. Well, thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you, and thank you, Justin, for
And hey,
having
dude,
me
this
on.
is so much fun. I'm so glad we can do it.
I
this
love
year.
it. Oh my god.
Sharing it online, and hopefully we bring it to more people that can enjoy our shenanigans.
And anytime you want to do more, I call CPACs.
Yep.
I'm game.
I'm game, dude. Cool, man. All right, dude. Well, I'll holler at you later.
I'll holla at you later.
Bye, buddy.
And I love your face.
I love your face. And take heed.
Take heed.
Everybody take heed.
Take heed.
Take that, Scrooge, Evan. All right. See